Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
We're waiting for the call from State Senator Blake Tillery with Tuesdays with Tillery, so hopefully he can get away from what he's doing and give us a buzz here in just a moment and have him on. And then we got some folks out there in the green room from the Chamber of Commerce ready to talk about some events they've got coming up, and we look forward to having them on.
Yep, final week of this legislative session winding down.
Yes, sir. You're wrapping it up Friday. The boys and girls will be heading home.
Sine die.
Sine die. What language is that, Bob?
Latin, I believe.
Latin?
I believe. Don't hold me to it.
Is that for that? Is that Latin for that's all, folks?
I think it was Latin for final day. Is what it means.
Sine die. Sine die. That's it. We're wrapping it up and heading home.
It's been active, that's for sure. Lots going on.
It's amazing. You think that one year they'd just give out of things to do, but it's always something new, always something changing, something brought back up from the previous year, new issues coming up, new problems coming up, and every year they have to address those, and you got three entities involved with that. You got the House, you got the Senate, and you got the governor, and all of them have to agree on that, and which is a smart way of setting up a government, the way that our forefathers did years ago. Instead of just one body controlling everything, you've got three that must agree to be able to get things done. And so, you don't have like a dictator per se. You get different things going on.
Well, the governor gets that final say there. He can either pass it or veto it. So,
yeah. He can pass it or veto it, and then, of course, the legislature can come back and override it with a 2/3 vote if they want to, but that rarely happens. Or sometimes they can just not take any action on it, and eventually it becomes law. That doesn't happen very often either, does it, Bob? Usually a governor will either veto it or they'll sign it, and usually that's it right there. Very rarely do you have a veto overridden, or do you have a governor that just ignores the bill and just becomes law because he didn't sign it within a certain amount of days.
Now, the good news is, for the most part, our legislature seems to get along on both sides of it. I mean, you don't see the division as you do nationwide as much in the state. They seem to be getting along pretty good up there.
No.
I mean, they have their differences, but they don't. It's not like an all-out war up there. They seem to be getting along pretty good. Yeah.
And as you were talking earlier about the governor's race coming up in a couple of years, it is wide open right now. You just, who is the favorite? You got the lieutenant governor, you got the attorney general, you got a couple of other ones in there that are throwing their hat in the ring, or will throw their hat in the ring to see who will take Brian Kemp's place, who has been a very popular governor. And then what's his next step? Does he run against Ossoff? Does he wait and run for president, or whatever the case may be? It'll be interesting to see what his future is going to bring.
That's the big speculation, but we should get an indication right after this session ends, because, like I said, if they're going to run for these races, they don't waste much time. They got to get there and fundraise and get their name out there. So
right.
Once this session's over, you're going to see all these announcements on who's running in for what. So it'll be interesting. Like I said, interesting things what Buddy Carter's going to do. Lady in Baxley is telling everybody what he's going to do, but he hasn't said what he's going to do. So.
Yeah, we don't know what he's going to do. And is he going to run?
I think he's waiting to see what the governor's going to do. Because
right.
Buddy Carter's not going to jump in that race, in the U.S. Senate race, if Governor Kemp's running that race. So that's what he's waiting. Everybody's sitting back waiting to see. That's going to be the first domino to fall, is what does the governor decide to do.
What does the governor do? If he runs for Senate, then that will basically stop all Republicans from running against him, because it'll be hard to beat Brian Kemp.
Exactly. So that's what Buddy Carter's waiting to see. Buddy Carter's waiting to see what the governor's going to do.
And then who's going to throw their hat into for the Senate? We've been talking about governor here with all these different folks. Do any of them decide to run for Senate against Ossoff? That'll be interesting.
Well, that's what Buddy Carter's going to decide to do.
That's what I mean. Is there anybody else other than that? If let's say that if Brian Kemp decides not to run, well, there's going to be a lot more than just Buddy throwing in. There's going to be other ones. I'm just not sure who they're going to be. We got some hats being thrown into the governor's race because you got to have a new candidate for the Republican Party, and it'll be interesting to see who that's going to be. You know, it's amazing how when one election gets over, it's always within a month or two, couple of months, we're talking about the next one. Yeah.
Chris Carr's already put his name out there, so he's already got his campaign underway for governor. So
right,
he's already launched that. So the question is, you know, all these rumors about everybody else, are they just rumors or are they true? And I said, Burt Jones, lieutenant governor, you know, his name's been thrown out there.
Right.
Brad Raffensperger's name's been thrown out there, but nobody's officially heard from them. But like I said, they're waiting for this session to get over. Once the session's over, in the next couple of weeks, you're going to see all these announcements on who's running for what.
Okay. All right, so we're still waiting for State Senator Blake Tillery to give us a buzz, but we do have some folks in here from the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce, and we may start with them to get them started. If it looks like Blake's running just a little bit behind this morning in terms of calling us. You just never can tell up there. He's probably got people banging his door down, wanting a little bit of his time.
From, I said I'm expecting his calls because I hadn't heard anything different.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Usually he'll let us know if he's not calling in.
Right. They normally let us know they're not going to make it. So
I just want to let y'all know that if the phone rings, we'll go right straight to State Senator Blake Tillery and back to y'all. Bob, who do we have on now?
Got the chamber in, I guess. Is that right?
Yes.
And we got the DDA director as well, so I'm kind of confused. We got one lady from the chamber, we got Carrie from the city, so I'm not sure what we're discussing. The chamber, we're discussing city. What are we doing?
Well,
both.
Good morning. So yes, I am the DDA director, but I also wear the chamber gala volunteer hat. So I'm on the planning committee for that. So I'm here.
We're talking chamber.
Yep, talking chamber today. So go ahead, Ms. Faye.
All about it. So before we get talking with the gala, we do have our post-legislative luncheon coming up this month on April 22nd. It kind of goes in with Senator Tillery calling this morning. That will be, it's on a Tuesday, April 22nd from 11 to 1. It will be at Coastal Pines, and then the last day to buy those tickets for that event is on April 11th. But we will hear from Senator Tillery, Representative Meeks, and Representative DeLoach, and we'll hear all about what they've done for the past, 40-something days.
44, I think
yes.
it is. I'm not sure. It's 40-something, but like I said, it's about to end this Friday, so I'm sure they're ready to get back home. So
I can only
it'll
imagine.
be interesting. But like I said, they'll do a good job of recapping it, give the highs and lows, and let us know what was left on the table, because there's always things that are left on the table that will be right back on the table for next year. But you also have the cookout for the elected officials, right?
Yes.
That's coming up on the 15th, is that correct?
It is.
And that's at the farmer's market, but you're asking the elected officials, the RSVP, so you know how many people are going to be there, so you know how much food to make.
Exactly.
Right?
We need to know how much to feed people. So if you have received that email, your elected official or an appointed official, we send those out to both. But if you will, RSVP to Dina at dbennett@waynechamberga.com. She will get you set, and then we will see you on Tuesday, April the 15th at the farmer's market.
Sounds good.
Carrie, you're in the city. You did give us some press releases here about these closures and water sewer interruption. We appreciate that. So the closure of the roads taking place today between 9 and 6 between 6th Street and Persimmon Street on West Orange Street. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And that's,
so yes.
That's for sewer repair, right? So
it is.
That's just a one-day event?
Yes,
today?
sir. Yep.
And then Thursday, April 3rd, between 10 and 11, water service is going to be temporarily interrupted in the West Orange Street and Dreamland Street due to water main repair, and so that should be about 1 hour.
Yes, sir. They should have that fixed within that 1 hour. And I can't remember exactly. Did I tell you the exact location for the water?
It says West Orange Street and Dreamland Street.
Yep. So in that area. So if you do experience your water not working, just bear with us. Our guys are working hard to get all this fixed. So that interruption should only last about an hour, though.
Okay. So just remember, if you're in that area, you will have water temporarily interrupted for approximately 1 hour.
That's right.
If you need more information, they can always call City Hall. Is that right?
That is correct.
And that number is 427-1313. Is that correct?
Look out. You got it. You might can come work with us.
I'm surprised he remembers. Numbers are usually not his thing.
So again, back to the chamber. Talking more about the gala. The gala's event is May 2nd. Is that correct? And it's going to take place at the Pine Forest Country Club.
Yes.
And what they want to stress is that everyone is invited. You do not have to be a chamber member to attend. This is a fun event. They've got a band coming in from Jacksonville, Florida. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
It's called what? The Company Band. Is that it? And tickets are how much, and where do they get tickets at, and how long will tickets be sold till?
So we will be selling the tickets until the day before online. We will probably have tickets available at the door, but I wouldn't bank on that. I would go ahead and get them in advance. Tickets are $50 for members and $75 for non-members.
Okay.
And they can get those online at www.waynechamberga.com, or they can give us a call at 427-2028, and we'll get them taken care of.
And what's the theme again?
It is Disco Nights and Miami Lights.
Right. So tell people that have not been to an event like that. Like this used to be Taste of Wayne, but they changed it last year. There's no longer, but there is some food. It's not, but the restaurants don't show it. So tell people
It's
what's
catered,
gonna,
yeah.
Right. Tell people what's going
Yes.
to take place at the country club that night.
So the food isn't the highlight of the night like it would be at Taste of Wayne. It is just about a good time, dancing, listening to music, raffles, networking. We'll have tons of silent auctions and live auctions if you are interested in participating in those things. As of now, we will have items ranging from refrigerators to gift cards to restaurants. So there's something for everybody in that category. But the company band will be playing. We have asked them to play a little bit of disco music, some kind of like old school, some new school, just a little bit for everybody to enjoy the music. And then we will also have, we'll be selling our cash raffles. So we're currently selling those right now. All of our ambassadors, gala committee members, and board members are selling raffle tickets for $10. And that cash prize giveaway is $1,000 for the first place. I hope I'm not getting all these wrong. Second place is $750. Third place is $500, and then fourth place is $250. And we will give all of that away the night of the gala, and the winner does not have to be present to win.
And tickets are already on sale for that.
Yes.
And how much are the tickets?
They are $10 a piece.
$10. And they can be purchased at the chamber as well. Any
Yep.
other place they can get the tickets?
Yes.
Or they have to go by the chamber.
Unless you see an ambassador, a board member, or a gala committee member, which Kara is one, so if you run into her, you can get those from those people, or you can stop by the chamber. We do not have those for sale online.
I got you. So that's all going to be done that night at the event. But you don't have
Yes.
to be present to win. If you buy a raffle ticket and they pull your name, they'll call you and tell you you're a winner.
Yep, and if you're not local, we'll find a way to get you the money.
Sounds good. What else is going on with the chamber? What else is going on in the city? I see we got the, you changed the heart. You got the Shamrock down there now.
Yes, the
That one.
Shamrock should be coming down.
What's next?
So we've got some little Easter decorations that are going to be going up.
So is the Easter Bunny showing up?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
Get your picture taken with the Easter Bunny.
That's right. Hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have our Easter decor up. But yes, just keep an eye out downtown. We've got a lot of things happening behind the scenes. And there's a lot of things going on in our community. I know Faith did touch a little bit on the silent auction. And if you guys are interested, anyone out there that would like to donate to the silent auction, donations are being accepted all the way up until
April 18th.
April 18th. So, and I know there are sponsorship opportunities still available for the gala. So if anybody would like to sponsor, reach out to the chamber.
Yes, we are still in need of a presenting sponsor. That is our biggest sponsor. That's the only exclusive sponsorship left that we have for this event. And if any two businesses that kind of coincide with each other, owned by the same person, if they are interested in doing that sponsorship together, we are open to all possibilities and opportunities. So that one is available. If you have any questions about it, they can contact me or visit the website.
So just a fun night. Dancing, food, entertainment, auctions. So, but this is a fundraiser for the chamber. Is that correct?
It
Still
is.
one of the biggest fundraisers they have.
Yes,
And the date on that again is?
May 2nd.
Okay.
Is that a Friday or Saturday?
It is a Friday.
Friday night.
Yep,
May
so you still
2nd.
get to
the
enjoy
country
whatever you
club.
want to do at your weekend.
Sounds good.
Y'all make sure to dust off them dancing shoes.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, Kara, how's the DDA doing?
Good. Good.
Good. Y'all still meet every so often?
Yes,
Do
sir.
you
The
still have
second
a board?
Wednesday. Yes, sir.
So everybody happy with what's going on downtown?
So far.
Seems to be thriving.
Yes. I know we've got some exciting things coming up in for the summer. And then, of course, before we know it, it'll be fall, Christmas again.
Oh, come on. Let's get summer first.
I know. Well, I'm a fall girly, so
You're a fall girly?
I am, yes. That's my favorite time of the year.
Well, see, that's kind of my favorite because, you know, up north this spring because it's been so cold. Well, I like the fall because things have been so hot.
Yes.
And I like it cooling down there as you get into November and just enjoy that time of year where you can go outside and not sweat out to death just walking across the yard.
That's right. I know. Everything's about to get really busy. Not only is the gala that is that Friday night, but that following Saturday is going to be Porch Fest. The following weekend in downtown is the Anchored Run. So lots of things coming up.
The what?
The Anchored. Anchored and Wellness. I think it's Be Kind to Your Mind. Is that?
Yeah,
Yes.
I got them coming in
Right.
Friday on the Butch and Bob show to talk about
Awesome.
that. So
Yep. So that'll be happening the following Saturday morning in downtown.
right. They're coming
Okay.
in Friday to talk about that. So
Yes.
Okay. How are things coming along with the moving out of the stuff from CX Railroad to clean that up to make that an additional park down along Broad Street there? How's that coming along?
It's going good. I know there was 2 dumpsters there last week that were pretty full, so they're making good progress. And if another thing that's happening in downtown, I don't know if anybody has seen, but our mural is almost complete.
And that's located where?
It is on the side of the bistro, so the Chop House Bistro, that little alley right there, right there. So
And
we
what,
have.
what is the image? What is
So
the image?
it is a huge welcome to Jesup image. It's got the Strand Theater marquee in it. It's got the courthouse. You'll see the arch in there. There's some flowers. There's just a couple little hidden things. It's there to be an interactive mural, so you can take a picture in front of it. George Rodriguez is our artist who has been here for the past week, and he's been working hard to get that done. So he told me yesterday he should be completed by Wednesday.
Can't wait to see it.
I know, it's going to look really good, just to liven that area. That mural was actually something that was already a project before my time coming to the city. So I just, helped see that through. I applied for a grant at the end of last year, and we were awarded that. So a portion of the cost of the mural was from the Vibrant Communities grant with the Georgia Arts Council. So
Okay.
one thing happened in the city meeting a couple weeks ago, the downtown chargers. They made a decision on that. Explain what they decided to do with those chargers and what's taking place down there.
yeah, so the 2 chargers that we have, those have always been free chargers. And, of course, they're broken. They've seen better days. So I had reached out to a company and was given several different options. And so the council agreed to move with the option of a 10-year plan. So this company will be coming in and installing chargers. They will no longer be free. They will be at a service. But the company will come in and they will maintain those chargers at no cost to us. So it won't cost us anything.
How do you no other words, how do you charge for the chargers?
So I want to say it's more just like you swipe your debit card, pay to use the chargers.
So it's
charge
like
your vehicle.
buying per gallon. They charge you per whatever it is, voltage, wattage, whatever they do. How much you charge is how much they're going to charge you on your card, right?
That's correct. Yes. I unfortunately don't have an electric vehicle, so I don't know all the ins and outs.
The
But
city,
yes.
the reason the city did that, though, they just wanted to get out of it altogether, not worry about it. So, like I said, the company coming in is in charge of it. The city has no responsibility. Well,
That's correct. It won't cost
And
us
it'll be
anything.
located where?
In the same location at the parking lot, right there at Union Station across from Bland Park. Where
Right,
the
right there.
original
Yeah, where the
chargers
original
have been.
station has been. And is it going to be just one charger, 2 chargers?
It'll be 2.
2 chargers that people can use. And I know that Tesla has a certain charge and some other cars have different ones. Are they making them more standard these days? How does that work?
I think there is some type of universal plug that goes on the end of them. Either the person has it for their vehicle if it's a Tesla charger, or either it will be on there. It's kind of confusing when you start, especially not having an electric vehicle, but it will be a universal charger. I think it will work if it's a Tesla brand or another brand.
I don't have
Can
one
you go
here.
plug golf carts in it?
I don't think you can plug golf carts in it. It might give it too much charge. I'm not real sure. Let's not try
You can see
that.
some person drive up there. I want to charge right here. No, you can't do that, folks. It's for cars.
That's right.
I wonder how long it takes to charge a car. I have no idea.
I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
Not exactly sure. So that is a project
A
that we're
lot
working
longer
on.
than it does to put pump gas in there. I can tell you that.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
a lot longer to
correct.
pump gas. Yeah.
Yes. So
we
yes.
we appreciate you ladies coming in. Always good to see you. So again, the chamber's got a lot going on. Any ribbon cuttings this week or next week or?
No, but we do. I wanted to mention it whenever Kara was talking about her Easter stuff downtown. We will have the Easter Bunny at the Chamber on April 17th. We are doing an Easter open house with Insta Photos by Pamela. So she will have all of her photo booth stuff set up at the Chamber, but she will be bringing the Easter Bunny along as a special guest. So everybody's welcome to attend that, bring the kids, and get their Easter photos taken.
Just a suggestion, the price of eggs, you might want to just give away eggs. No, I'm just at least everybody bring eggs. No, I'm just
And luckily they've been going down a little bit lately.
Anything
There's a
else?
lot going on. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just, you think about that, all the things that have been created in downtown Jesup over the past, let's say, 20 years. Where it was and where it is now. You've got the train depot, and it looks fantastic. You've got the arch down there with the fountain. You got the Strand Theater that reopened up. You've got the park areas now with Bland Park. It's just, and then you got the streetscapes that have been going over the last 20 years. And downtown Jesup, through the leadership of the city of Jesup, and the Downtown Development Authority has just been doing a great job over the last several years of making downtown Jesup a vibrant downtown, which if you drive through a lot of small towns in the state of Georgia, you'll see how fortunate we are to have forward-thinking people to get this, to keep downtown vibrant and filled up and a very important part of our community.
That's right. Well, thank you for that. And I adore our downtown. And, of course, we definitely wouldn't have our downtown if it wasn't for all of our merchants. So, of course, we always thank them as much as possible. But, yes, Friday, May 2nd, make sure to get your tickets and join us for Disco Nights and Miami Lights.
That's right.
I always seem to turn that around. And, Faith, don't you have a way that somebody can get some free tickets?
Oh, yes. I'm glad you said that. We want to give away 2 free tickets to 2 different people this morning on the radio.
2 tickets to 2 different people.
Yes.
Okay, so each one would win 1 ticket. How much are the tickets each?
Well, if they're a member, then they would be $50. If they're a non-member, then they would be $75.
So these tickets are valued anywhere from $50 to $75 that you can get into the what is it? Disco
Lights, Miami
Disco
Nights.
Lights Miami
Miami Nights.
Nights. Disco Lights Miami Nights is the big gala put on by the Chamber of Commerce. It's going to be on May 2nd, which is a Friday night, and it's going to be held
at the Pine Forest Country Club.
Pine Forest Country Club. So you can win a ticket and get in absolutely free. That saves yourself either $50 if you're a member or $75 if you're a non-member. So if you'd like to win one of these tickets, then all you need to do right now is to text in your name and just put chamber. Just put your name and chamber so I'll know what you're texting in for. And and we'll take the second and third text that comes in will win a ticket. The second and third text that comes in will win a ticket to the Disco Lights Miami Nights gala going on May 2nd at Pine Forest Country Club. And once again, you're going to have a band there. There's going to be silent auction, live auction, all kinds of fun that you just, and you don't have to dress up like John Travolta. You can just wear regular clothes. You don't want people to think they have to dress up like John, but it would be nice if you had something like that. So just text your name in now to 912-427-3711, and the second and third text that comes in will win. I don't know why that keeps doing that. Can y'all help me with that? All right, let's see if we have anybody texting in right now. And let's see here. We've got Darian Deal and Tanner Harris. All right. Darren Deal and Tanner Harris are the 2 that have won tickets to the Chamber Gala to be held on May 2nd at Pine Forest Country Club.
Congratulations. Awesome.
Congratulations going out to Darren Deal and to Tanner Harris.
So they need to get in touch with you, Faith?
Yes, I will get their phone numbers from you if that's okay, and then
Yep,
I will
I
reach
got 'em
out
right
to
up
them
here.
sometime
Yep,
this week.
I'll keep it right up here on the screen. And so congratulations to Darren Deal and Tanner Harris. The chamber will be getting a hold of you. Faith will get a hold of you and get your ticket to you somehow, way, fashion, form, or another.
Perfect. And this, I promise this is not April Fool's. We're giving away a lot today. We are also giving away 2 tickets on our Facebook page today. You have to like, share, comment, all those good things on the post on Facebook by 12 o'clock today, and then we will announce that winner at 5 o'clock on our Facebook page.
So go to the chamber's Facebook page, and all you got to do is register, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do all that stuff you got to do on there. We do the same thing on our Facebook page. I have no idea what Leanne's talking about when she's doing that. Yeah, do this, that, and the other, and so forth, you know. I said, well, at least here live on the air, all they go is just text her name in. They don't have to do this like, share, you know, cross the T. I mean, you have to do all that kind of stuff you have to do on Facebook. But go to the Chamber's Facebook page and have a chance to win. You're giving away a couple of them, you said?
Yes, 2.
Okay, 2 of them by noon today.
Yes.
So get your name into the Chamber Facebook page. Well, ladies, y'all took up the whole time. Apparently, Blake must have had folks in his office wanting to get that last thing in a budget, and so he was unable to get in. Maybe we can have him in Thursday. All right. Y'all take care.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Bob, anything else? All right. Wayne County baseball today, right?
Yep, in Hazelhurst.
Taking on Jeff Davis. First pitch at 6 o'clock. Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup. And the world-famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO has been brought to you by Heron Aldridge Insurance, by the Service Department of GNS Auto Sales, by Murphy Builder Supply, and by First Southern Bank.